Welcome to Luxury Living's Top 5 Luxury Electric Cars of 2022. Number 5. 2022 Porsche Taycan GTS. In addition to challenging EV rivals like the Tesla Model S and gas-powered rivals like the AMG GT, Porsche's electrified Taycan has given its core fanbase a continuous prod towards battery-powered performance. In 2021, a more affordable base model and the Sport Turismo with a shooting brake body were added to the lineup to broaden its appeal. With the 2022 Taycan GTS, Porsche has now added another level of complexity. The name, which is available on both the four-door Taycan and its wagon-like Sport Turismo companion, harkens back to Porsche's sporting history and yet another heartfelt appeal to Porsche aficionados. Customers looking for similarly priced non-EV super sedans like the BMW Alpina B8 Gran Coupe are also extended another open invitation by its mid-level cost to experience the future of battery-powered transportation. As the first electric GTS models in the brand's history, the Taycan and Taycan Sport Turismo in 2022 represent a turning point in automotive history as Porsche's EVs are becoming more distinctive in order to appeal to more battery-powered enthusiasts. However, Porsche did what they've done with past GTSs, including the most recent 911 GTS. They bundled sporty features but positioned the cars for buyers seeking a mid-level value proposition, instead of endowing the two models with top-line performance statistics. The Taycan GTS differs from the Taycan 4S and Taycan Turbo by having a powerplant that falls between the two models. A 93.4 kWh lithium-ion battery pack powers two motors in the Taycan GTS and Taycan GTS Sport Turismo, which have a combined output of 590 horsepower and 626 pound of torque. As with the pricing, that puts it above the 4S but shy of the Turbo. The front motor of the GTS versions has been slightly detuned while using the Turbo's rear motor. The GTS's handling characteristics are even livelier by the rearward power bias. A new soundtrack emphasizes the personality's increased aggression. The GTS amplifies its simulated exhaust tone by using a generated rendition of the original motor recordings to give the otherwise clinical feeling of accelerating in an electric vehicle a more emotional element. A more aggressively carved nose, blackout trim, red brake calipers, and a louvered rear diffuser distinguish the exterior bodywork. GTS purchasers have the option of the lighter 21 inches RS Spider design wheels, or the standard 20 inches Taycan Turbo S Aero design wheels. The interiors of the GTS variants have 18 inches adaptable sports seats, plus trim accented with brushed aluminum. Racetex, an Alcantara-like material that has a velvety, gripping feel, is used on the heated steering wheel, headliner, and seats. Fans who enjoy luxury timepieces can get the Sport Chrono package, which places an analog timepiece on the dashboard. Starting price for the 2022 Porsche Taycan GTS is $143,880. Number 4. 2022 Mercedes-AMG EQS. The performance-focused AMG brand's first production all-electric car is the 2022 Mercedes-AMG EQS 4MATIC. Mercedes-AMG had previously provided a fully electric sports car in limited quantities, but the AMG EQS is the brand's first electric vehicle to be produced on a regular basis. The Mercedes-Benz EQS, the company's flagship all-electric vehicle, is a high-performance version of a standard Mercedes-Benz, similar to other AMG products. The lengthy 126.4 inches wheelbase of the normal EQS is shared by the AMG EQS, making it a full-size sedan. The AMG, the most powerful EQS sedan available, mostly competes with other EV powerhouses like the Tesla Model S Plaid and Lucid Air, but it also goes up against the lower-slung, more performance-oriented Porsche Taycan Turbo S and Audi RS e-tron GT. In comparison to the bigger EV sedans, the AMG EQS has a large, appealing interior that can accommodate 5 passengers. But with a manufacturer-stated 3.4 second 0 to 60 speed, it also provides performance comparable to the sportier choices. According to the manufacturer, it has a 277-mile range per charge. Though not as far as Lucid or Tesla, Porsche is a long way behind. The AMG EQS can receive an additional 180 miles of charge from a DC fast charger in just 18 minutes when adding juice. The AMG Dynamic Plus package, which increases the maximum power and torque while in race start mode to 751 horsepower and 752 pound-feet respectively, is included as standard equipment with the AMG EQS. The top speed is 155 miles per hour. When the vehicle is powered into race start mode, higher output and torque are briefly available. The AMG EQS produces 649 horsepower and 700 pounds of torque under normal driving conditions. Standard head-up displays with augmented reality, and the enormous 56 inches hyperscreen dashboard, which houses Mercedes' MBUX infotainment system, are presented to drivers. Voice control, wheel controls, and touchscreens are used to access features. Exclusive and Pinnacle are the two Mercedes-AMG EQS 4MATIC trim level that are offered. As you progress up the line, the powertrain stays the same, but the exclusive trim comes with Mercedes air filtration and air fragrance system. Rear side airbags, heated and ventilated seats, power rear seats with memory, comfort rear headrests, a comfort rear center armrest, and rear wireless charging are all included in the pinnacle level. The AMG EQS is a luxurious Swift, Chariot in either configuration. Pricing for the 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS starts at $147,500. Number 3. 2022 Tesla Model S. The 2022 Tesla Model S is still one of the most attractive and desirable options in the luxury EV category, and don't forget we wouldn't have the expanding selection of electric vehicles we do now without it. Depending on the model, the S's anticipated driving range can reach up to 412 miles, and its 1020 horsepower Plaid variant can provide supercar performance while accommodating 4 persons. With a sizable back baggage room and an additional front trunk for more space, the Model S is extremely useful. The Porsche Taycan and the Audi e-tron GT are 2 recent additions to the luxury EV sedan segment that compete with the Model S in terms of comfort and performance. However, the Model S's greater range and available semi-autonomous driving technologies continue to drive customers to this Tesla. No matter whatever version you choose, the Model S boasts full-time all-wheel drive thanks to dedicated electric motors for the front and rear axles. The different types acceleration varies greatly, from fantastic to fierce. Our Model S test vehicle had a blistering 2.4 second 0 to 60 miles per hour pace and proved to be extremely entertaining due to its rapid power delivery. However, we haven't tested the Model S long range or Plaid yet. The Plaid variant has a third electric motor, which increases combined output to 1020 horsepower, which allows it to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.1 seconds. The base Model S has established itself as a nimble sports sedan with precise handling and well-controlled body motions. A battery pack hidden beneath the Tesla's floor gives the vehicle a low center of gravity and evenly distributed weight from front to back. The battery life varies between models, with the standard version's battery delivering up to a 412-mile range and the Plaid model offering up to a 390-mile range. Given that the Model S starts at nearly $90,000, consumers might reasonably anticipate some level of luxury inside the vehicle. The interior is pleasant enough, but it doesn't compare to some of the other vehicles in terms of comfort. The slanted roofline of the Model S deftly conceals a rear liftgate that opens to reveal a massive 26 cubic foot trunk. Without folding the back seats, we were able to store 8 of our carry-on size cases. The interior's meager small item cubby storage, particularly in the back seat, is made up for by a sizable underfloor bin in the rear cargo area. The Model S's interior, which features a massive infotainment screen that comes standard and manages practically all of the vehicle's function, will appeal to fans of contemporary minimalism. While technophiles will be in heaven, some drivers may have to slant forwards in their seats to reach certain icons due to the location of the screen on the dashboard, particularly those that are located near the top right of the display. In contrast to the less expensive Model 3, the Model S offers a small touchscreen in the back seat as well as a supplementary display for the instrument cluster. The starting price for the Model S is $94,990. Alright guys, we're halfway through our video on the top 5 luxury electric cars of 2022. If you're enjoying this video, we'd appreciate if you would take a second to like and subscribe, as it shows us that you value this content and helps us to know what videos you would like in the future. Now back to the remaining cars. Number 2. 2022 BMW i4. For electric performance vehicles like the 2022 BMW i4, we'll need new terminology and adjectives. Fast is for things that come out of your microwave or Amazon deliveries. But the BMW i4 is a whole different animal. The body and adaptable car platform design of the 4 Series Gran Coupe are shared by the i4, which explains why it resembles that vehicle. That applies to both its luxurious cabin and adaptable hatchback shape. However, when equipped with the 503 horsepower i4 M50, the i4 accelerates more quickly than the more expensive M3 competition sedan or M4 competition coupe. This is true even though the i4 M50 weighs 700 pounds more than the M440iX Drive, the 4 Series Gran Coupe with the greatest horsepower. Despite weighing 700 pounds more than the most powerful 4 Series Gran Coupe, the i4 M50 outperforms it. The roughly identically sized BMW presses other advantages over Tesla's Model 3, which is among the fastest electric vehicle and is by far the best-selling one in America. This is a genuine, attractive luxury sedan both inside and out, and far superior to a Model 3 in our opinion. Additionally, it has larger cargo room, is quicker and sharper in its handling, and is more imposing at the curb than the subdued Polestar 2. It outperforms the Polestar but cannot match the range of the Tesla. The enormous double-kidney grille on the i4 is the only fashion faux pas. Its size and orientation are incredibly divisive, just like on the 4 Series. However, the i4 is so wonderful, so intelligent, and environmentally friendly that this characteristic gradually becomes less of a problem. The i4 delivers a mind-blowing 3.3-second sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour. The i4 M50 with all-wheel drive produces an absurd 536 horsepower and 586 pounds of torque. That surpasses both the 450 horsepower of a Tesla Model 3 Performance and the 503 horsepower of the M3 and M4 competition models. A starting model, the i4 eDrive 40, produces 335 horsepower with a single rear-drive electric motor. The BMW launches like a starship departing the dock when autonomous launch control is activated or when the accelerator is depressed at any time. In order to do that, you must select the Sport Boost function, which uses the two electric motors' full potential for up to 10 seconds at a time. These commands are carried out by BMW's most recent iDrive 8 infotainment connectivity system, which also features the striking curved display, which is a $1,000 option. Also found on the BMW iX electric SUV, whose 12.3 inches driver's display and 14.9 inches center touchscreen curve over the dashboard. One of the best and simplest entertainment systems in the luxury segment, BMW's ever-evolving iDrive offers a variety of user interfaces, from a rotary console controller to a particularly wide range of natural voice commands. The system is enhanced by an optional color head-up display with a huge viewing area. The i4 M50 starts from $66,895. Number 1. 2022 Lucid Air. One of the most important new automobiles of 2022 is the Lucid Air, which demonstrates that an electric startup can produce a vehicle that can compete with or outperform those from more known automakers. Peter Rawlinson, founder, CEO, and former chief engineer of Tesla's revolutionary Model S, is to be credited for creating a sedan that outperforms the Model S in several crucial categories, including driving range, charging time, design, interior luxury, and cargo space. The maximum 520-mile EPA-rated driving range of the Arizona-built Lucid outdistances Tesla's greatest by 115 miles. The Air transforms into a 5-passenger, glass-topped spaceship thanks to its ridiculous 1,050 horsepower, reaching 60 miles per hour in less than 3 horizon-blurring seconds. With a secure grip and more pleasant steering than many EVs, handling is excellent. The Air is also the fastest charging EV in history, with a 900-volt architecture and onboard Wonderbox charger capable of refueling 300 miles in as little as 20 minutes. A 131 mpg rating for the 800-horsepower Air Grand Touring beats the 120 for the Model S long range. The Lucids with all-wheel drive are equipped with 2 powertrains that can each produce up to 650 horsepower. The electric motor, transmission, inverter, and differential for each powertrain weigh under 161 pounds in total. The Air, according to Lucid, is the most aerodynamic premium car in existence. All of this functionality is presented in a flawlessly extended sedan design with a striking glass roof. Considering the roughly Honda Accord-sized footprint, the rear seat appears spacious, but getting in requires ducking under the sloping roofline. The largest front trunk in the industry helps cargo space surpass any direct rival. Another strong aspect is the interior luxury, which rivals the best European brands in terms of both design and materials. The dash is dominated by screens, which isn't always a good thing, but Lucid made the smart decision to keep some analog switches, like those for temperature and music volume. A 34 inches, 5K array in front of the driver is one of the eye-catching displays, and the center dash also features a clever tablet-sized touchscreen. The first full LiDAR unit in the industry is among the many driver aid capabilities, and over-the-air software updates are also available. The greatest problems with Lucid are its unfamiliarity and newness as well as its exorbitant costs. The 1050 horsepower Grand Touring model cost $155,560. The $180,000 1111 horsepower Dream Edition is sold out, and even the more manageable 620 horsepower Air Touring starts at $109,050, although, given current availability, is a minimum of $115,900 on Lucid's website. A single-motor Air Pure, with a range of 408 miles, will be available in late 2022 for $89,050. By using a $7,500 federal tax credit, that becomes $81,550. Although the costs of Lucid and Tesla have risen recently, everything is still relative. The Air Pure will cost $17,000 less than a Tesla Model S with a nearly equal range and $24,000 less than Mercedes-Benz most affordable EQS. Well guys, we hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done it already, please tap that like button and hit subscribe, as we really appreciate it and it helps us to bring out more content that we know you love. Thank you for watching Luxury Living.